T-Ski. What's good, YouTube? Man, it's your boy T, man, and I'm back. It been like a week, man. I ain't dropped no videos. I ain't gonna lie. I missed y'all, man. You feel me? But I took a little break. You feel me? A little break, bro. But we back and we better than ever. How y'all been doing, bro? Somebody get down in the comments. Just say what's good. Can I get a what's good, T-Ski or something? You feel me? Welcome back, something. Nah, man, but I got a good little video for y'all. NBA legends and players explain how deadly Wizards Michael Jordan was, bro. Come on now. Now we finna really dive into how that boy how he did in Washington, you feel me? Cause I know a lot of fans say he should have never went to Washington and messed up his career, but he was, you know what I mean? He was low key decent. We did some videos, a couple weeks back. You feel me? If you ain't see that, go check that out. Michael Jordan on the Wizards was actually pretty decent. He wasn't a Jordan that we was used to seeing, or I never seen him, but that y'all was used to seeing. But he was still, you know what I mean? He nice. He was nice. But enough talking, man. Let's get straight into this. If you new, drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notice, man. We do videos like this all the time. So if you like these type videos, get down in the comments, recommend what type of video you want to do next. Send it, drop a link. You feel me? Drop, you know what I mean? You want to see me react to a video, drop a link. So y'all let me know. But let's get straight into it, man.
He was talking crazy.
And his shot became more dangerous.
And when I tell you, he torched me in that first quarter.
So as Jordan fans or even the NBA world, we try to forget Michael Jordan years with the Wizards because it was not the Jordan we were used to seeing in Chicago. But when you take a deep look into those 2 years with the Wizards, he was underrated. And I know that sounds so abnormal to say Michael Jordan was underrated, but that's because people put an absurd expectation on him to play like how he did with the Bulls. And Jordan,
Facts.
before his knee injury in the 2001-02 season, led his team in scoring with 22.9 points per game and was an MVP candidate. The Wizards were in playoff contention. Just think about that. Michael Jordan would have willed this team as a 38-year-old man into the playoffs. And I almost forgot to mention he had 7 40-point games and 1 50-point game. He also played a full season as a 40-year-old. So we're gonna listen to NBA legends and players talk about how underrated Michael Jordan was on the Wizards and what it was like playing with or against Michael Jordan in his last 2 seasons. So enjoy the video, man.
Both times, because he was still talking that
Yep, still talking.
talking that he was still skilled. It was just health with him. And I had to health with him. And I had to guard that gave us 40. Man, I got like 38 out of that too. He was just
38 out the 40?
You know, I ain't played the 3 in a minute, but Flip like, nah, you the only one that can guard. I'm like, we got 2 guards on here. Our 2's can't. No, you're gonna guard. Like, all right, cool, I ain't tripping, let's get it. Too slow, Hope.
Damn.
What up, Hope? What up, Hope? Watch out, Hope. They wasn't even in no triangle. He started making up the triangle as he was doing that. Set it right here. Now, watch out. What up, Hope? Man, yo, what? That motherfucker took that shit. He came out one time, shot that motherfucker so high, I jumped, and I was just like, oh, I can't even. Oh, man. Yeah.
And then taking your first game back against MJ in 2002, you had 31. You won the game, and Mike had a good game too. Mike
31.
40.
Ooh.
Mike had 35.
How much he had?
Damn. He still was giving buckets to the young.
35?
I got probably 39 of that. Damn.
Bro, hey, the dude just said he dropped 35. He said, KG said he got 39 of those. How he give you more than what he had, bro? Damn. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Jordan was still nice, bro. Y'all ain't like him because he wasn't Air Jordan. He was still Jeffrey Jordan, though. You see, he only dropped 35, but he still gave KG 39. You just seen him say it, bro. What the fuck?
He was talking. He was talking crazy.
So he
Hope, whatever, Hope, holding that shit, waiting on me.
That's what I'm saying. So he retired in '98.
Right, came back
Took
like
4
Cook
years off.
Came back like Cook, boy.
and still came in averaging 23.
Came out like, yeah, bang, bang, bang. You hear me?
Sure was. I did both. So it damn sure was, you know, in that 95 year, my rookie year. You know, we would have faced them in the playoffs, but when I was out there, you know, United Center, that's when they was in their heyday, and you know, you going in, and they playing the music and got the banners up with all the smoke. You like, damn, this shit looked just like this on TV when I was watching it. You know what I'm saying? And he was a phenomenal player then, but I think he was a little bit more dangerous when he was with the Wizards. He didn't have the athleticism that we were used to seeing MJ have.
Yeah.
But I'm with Bonzi. His angles were a little bit more sharp. You know, you wasn't gonna move him. He was a strong 2-guard, 2-3 guard. You wasn't going to just move him lightly. And his shot became more dangerous. You know, he became more solid as that veteran player when his years in Washington, as the question stated. You know, it was like one of them, don't leave him open.
Yeah. Don't leave Michael Jordan open.
Yeah, he's still out there talking shit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? He talking shit, but he dropping dimes and you know what I'm saying? It was like, damn. But the only thing he was missing was
the hop.
that's it.
Just met him, just in awe, man. Like just having a chance to, you know, see Black Jesus in person, like talk to him, be his team.
Hey, if you watching this video, man, what I want you to do at the end, or whenever you want to, man, get down in the comments. Let me know which one of these stories is your favorite, and I'm gonna let y'all know at the end.
Teammate, like I was in awe, and my first year playing with him, man, I didn't know what to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm throwing to him every time and just go stand, or he's like, no, I'm playing. Like, but you just get so mesmerized by who he is. I'm about 40. He was 40. He averaged 20 points a game at the age of 40 on one leg because his knee was messed up, and he played 82 games at the age of 40 on one leg and played all 82 games. So, I mean, I just tell you who he is. You know?
If you sit and just watch.
I think Ty Lue said, he ain't know what to do, boy. That's how crazy, bro, Jordan was. That's the effect he had on people, bro. This dude is an NBA point guard. He's saying he don't know if he just want to pass it to Jordan and just go sit in the corner. You point guard, bro. What you mean? You supposed to want to go work out. You feel me? You get Jordan on your team. You just want him. You want him to go be Jordan, the Jordan that you seen on TV.
Wizards, Jordan, and see how incredible he was from 38 to 40 years old. The way he scored the ball, the way he was able to create his shots from the post, from the elbow, off one dribble, off two dribbles, stop, pull up, how physical he was in the post, how he was able to create contact and still get to the basket. He wasn't athletic like he was, but still being able to, you know, finish over guys. It was so incredible because it was such a master of art, how simple he just made the game. It's just playing off jab steps, pump fakes, and I used to watch every bit of Wizards Jordan because it was like, if he doing this at this age, let me figure out how to master and these things that he doing, because you don't see everybody doing it. Everybody want to do the dribble, double step back, all that. And it's like, nah, let me make the game simple and kill these spots and angles and using my body on the fadeaways, either shoulder. So that's one like thing that I took from Wizards Mike, because he was incredible. If you really watch him, he was incredible, man.
Yeah.
On a bad knee.
Well, like I tell people.
Hey, man, if you watch DeMar DeRozan, man, if any of y'all watch a little bit, my old heads watch DeMar DeRozan, you'll see some similarities to definitely, you know what I mean? He definitely added some of Jordan moves in his bag for sure. Especially the older DeRozan these last few years for sure. All the pump fakes, all the fadeaways, the bank shots, all that. You know what I mean? He just said it. He got it from Jeffrey. You feel me? Shout out Jeffrey.
Michael was fun. He had a unique personality.
Great to be around.
Great to be around. Like when I was on the basketball court at times with him, he would show me the whole medium range game. Like he would dribble 2 times, pull up in the middle of the court and says, "Hey, Rip, get that in your game. That's the hardest play in the game of basketball to guard."
Yes, sir.
But then there was also another side where it was the talking trash Michael Jordan. And at times, me and a couple of the young guys would come up to him and say, "Hey, Mike, why don't you think about putting us in the brand Jordan collection?"
Right.
And he'd look at me and say, "Hey, Rip, my sneakers for all stars." And at that time, I'm like, wow, like really? And then my other young fella, I don't want to say his name, and he would say, hey, Mike, what about me? Put me in your sneaker. And then he'll say, your game is not to the liking for my sneaker.
Not good enough for the
Not
sneakers.
good enough for my
Your game
sneaker.
don't fit my sneakers.
So, I mean, but that was the whole big talking trash with Mike. So you just had to have thick skin with him. And I told him, hey,
Did you
you
go
know
home
what?
that day? How did you feel when you went home that day?
You know what? I went home, I looked myself in the mirror, and I said, Rip, we're going to be all right. Because I'm going to come back to MJ. And I did. After I made the All-Star team, I came back to him and I said, hey, M, now I'm an All-Star. Now you got to put me in that sneaker.
Man.
Now you got to pay me the big bucks.
Did he do it?
I'm just glad that the guy, he said his
Did he
game
do
don't
it?
fit my sneakers.
Oh, my
The
goodness.
question mark guy?
Right? Oh, man.
Right?
Came back to the Wizards.
Oh yeah.
Somebody let
At
me
that
know.
point, it was a whole different game.
Clark Kent.
Turn into Clark Kent.
Yeah, Clark Kent. You at least got a chance. You know, when he's Superman, Black Cat, you ain't have a chance. But now as a member of the Wizards, I can at least get a little, I get a little something off. But later in his career, as we now live in an era where players can play a lot longer because the game isn't as physical, the advancements of medicine have truly helped, and the load management thing is something that now resting healthy players is in vogue. Michael Jordan was 40 years old playing for the Wizards.
And I ain't finna keep pausing, but that's one thing I don't understand about the 2020s. Like, players back in the day, bro, they was playing every single game. Like most of the games of the season. All the legends, all the top players, even the role players was playing every game, bro. And he just said the medicines have improved, but they play less games. So how do medicines improve? Do they help you? They don't help you play more games in a season. It help you recover from the injury, but it don't help prevent it. I don't know. So I don't know how I don't know. I'm a little lost on that.
82 games. Yeah, he's the GOAT.
All right, your Jordan story before we take a break.
So Jordan, I'm playing in Orlando. It's his last year. We play them in Orlando first, and I'm blocking his shot. Like, I'm locking him up. Like, I'm doing my thing again. I blocked his shot like 3 or 4 times.
He
like, I'm
locking?
having my way against him defensively. Now, granted, he's 40 years old, but I'm feeling good about myself. So fast forward a month later, we're in D.C. My ankle, we go to the doctor in Baltimore, and basically he tells me I'm done. Like, my ankle's, once again, it's not healed, it's broken, I have to have surgery. But I wanted to play against Jordan one last time. And so we're playing the Wizards. It's a TNT game.
Wait,
Thursday
don't you
night.
want to go out where you dominate him and you're blocking his shots?
I'm just thinking, my ego. Like, I'm thinking, I had him the last game. I don't need this left ankle. Just give me some.
I only need
Motrin.
one ankle.
Give me a bunch of Motrin. I'm
Okay.
gonna go out here. And when I tell you, he torched me in that first quarter. Like, literally, he gave me 20 points in the first quarter on the same play. Like, he just ran the same play every time and did this, and I could not guard him. And so, literally, I checked out of the game at the end of the first quarter, and I didn't even go to the bed. I just walked back to the locker room. Like, I was done. Like, literally had surgery like a couple days later, but it was like I wanted to guard Jordan one last time. And you're right, I shouldn't have. I should have just let that go.
Did he know you were a wounded animal?
He probably did, because he went at me
And he didn't
the
care.
same move. Like, he didn't do anything different. It was the same move, and I had nothing for him.
Jordan probably had your x-rays in the locker room.
He probably did.
He probably knew exactly.
I'm surprised he didn't send somebody for me to come back.
22 years.
That's what happened, bro. Like, even old Jordan, bro, you gotta know he taking it personal. You blocked the shot 3 times. He like, bet, watch this. Watch when I play him again. I'm finna bust his ass. You already know Jordan had it circled on his calendar. He ain't give a fuck about your ankle. You was getting. If your ankle was good, you would have got full 50 for the game. What you talking about? It would have been worse, boy. You better be lucky that ankle saved you. Fuck you talking about?
I can proudly say I got the opportunity to play against Michael Jordan.
Vince Carter, Michael up on him. Vince, a leaner is good.
Bro, Vince Carter is supposed to go down as like top 5, but he ain't locked in.
And it was just obviously nothing shorter than amazing, and an opportunity that a lot of players in today's game can't say. His impact on the game, his impact on players today and the players of the past is well documented. My story about MJ goes back to All-Star in Atlanta. I was a leading vote getter, and I gave my starting position to MJ, which he declined multiple times throughout the day. So we go on, and he accepts the starting position.
It will be Michael starting in place of Vince Carter.
He goes on and hits his historic fadeaway.
And Michael has the ball, again guarded by Sean Marion. The fadeaway.
Anytime that All-Star game is played on TV or talked about, that memory sticks to me because it was just historic in my mind, historic for all the fans who's watching to see MJ do his thing one more time.
Shout out Vince Carter.
Once the cigar comes out, it's like he's already lighting the victory cigar before the competition. I had a chance to play against Michael Jordan, but it was when he had the Wizards uniform on, so it wasn't quite prime Michael Jordan. It was 40-year-old Michael Jordan.
Pass.
I remember
He fried you,
was a
Paul?
phenomenal athlete. He still had great footwork, and he actually gave me about 30 points.
Oh my God, Paul, come here. You can't guard me. Come here, pull up. Money. Let's do
So
it.
it was like my third year in the league, and he was still probably one of the top 10 athletes in the game at the time. Yeah, he trash talked a little bit. You know, I remember him hitting a fadeaway, telling me you can't get to that.
Here.
Pop-Tarts.
Ball away, he hits. 29 for Jordan.
You know, he really had a rivalry with Antoine Walker, being that Antoine Walker was in Chicago, and you know, these guys played against each other in pickup games in the summer, and you know, him and Antoine Walker really went at each other quite a bit. Antoine, you know, he's one of the best trash talkers that ever played the game, but I think that game he wished he had just not said anything.
And I'll tell you an interesting story about the greatness of Michael Jordan. When I was coaching in Washington, we played the Indiana Pacers, and we were down 25 at the end of the third quarter. And I took Michael out of the game, and I said, "Look, Michael, I know you think we can still win this game, but we got to play, you know, in 2 nights. And if we make a little run, I'll put you back in the game." Well, we didn't. Well, I found out that after the game was over that he had 8 points in the game, and he broke a streak of like 860-something games in double figures. And so the media was on, you know, how do you think Michael's going to be with this? You know, I said, you know, look, Michael's got championship rings, he's got gold medals, he's got NCAA championships, he's got MVPs. He's not going to care about the 8 points. So he met with the media and agreed. You know, that bus is lonely as a coach when you're sitting there after you've got your head handed to you. So I was sitting on the bus, and actually Michael had hired me. He was the part owner and president GM, hired me to be the coach, and then he came back to play. I'll never forget this moment ever as a coach. This to me was greatness. He got on the bus and he said, "Scoot over." And he looked at me and he said, "Do you think I can still play?" And I said, "Absolutely. That's why I'm here, to be here to help you." He said, "You know, to be my coach, you have to believe in me and believe I can still play." And I said, "Michael, I believe in you." He said, "You did the right thing tonight. You did the right thing tonight. I don't care about the points, but I needed to know that you believe in me." Fast forward, we get on the plane. He has a few cocktails, smokes a couple cigars, all the things you're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
We get back about 3:30 in the morning in Washington. At 7:30 that morning, he's down in the fitness room with Tim Grover, working out like you can't believe. Now, he's 41 years old. We play the New Jersey Nets the next night. And Michael scores the first 3 times he has the ball. Byron Scott takes a timeout, and Michael comes over and he says, "I want the ball right there the rest of the game, and don't take me out till I tell you." And so that's fine by me. So with 2 minutes to go in the game, he gives me the sign like, "That's enough." I take
That's
him out
fine
of the
by
game.
me.
He walks over to the bench. I said, "Michael, what happened tonight?" He said, "Well, the guy who was guarding me was told me his back was hurting. Don't ever tell me you got a problem." He said, I'll make you pay for that." 51 points later. 51 points at age 41. He came back the next game with 46.
Ball.
And he looked at me and he said, "I told you I could still play." 97 points. I mean, Mike, I was absolutely blown away at what this guy could do. His mind, how strong it was. I mean, he's playing on one leg. I mean, he had cut his finger with doing a cigar. He had his finger was bent. He had a bad knee. The competitive will and great. I've never seen anything like it. But that moment when he looked at me and asked me if I still believed in him, I said, "This is the greatest player to play the game, wanting to know if I still believed in him." It was a moment I would never ever forget.
So most guys kept it PG with MJ. We did have Byron Russell on the team, and he would consistently try and challenge MJ in practice, but it was MJ was just so much better than him, man. It got to the point where it was embarrassing because he would talk to MJ, and then MJ would just turn it up, and he'd be on one, and he would just be cooking them. Like I remember.
Say he's getting secondhand embarrassment. MJ was busting his ass so bad. He said it was embarrassing, bro. He didn't even want to see that shit. Boy, MJ had niggas in practice scared. Boy, they used to see what he used to do to Byron. They like, I'm cool, bro.
One practice, like he told, like after hitting the game-winning shot on Byron Russell, he said, "Man, stop trying to guard me, man. You're known as the human highlight reel. Not because you have any highlights of your own, but because you're in all of mine." I mean, I'm just like, oh, that's just so hurtful because he's hit so many game winners on Byron Russell. So to say that, it was just like, boy, please shut your mouth.
All right, last one.
I would have been ready to fight, cuz if I was Byron, bro. What? He talking about you in all my highlights, bro. You got me fucked up.
One, what were you thinking when it was just you and MJ, 2002, game on the line, and you got the assignment to guard Jordan?
No, listen, I'm D'ing that man up the best way I can. Look, I'm all over that. Hey, man, he just shot that was great defense. He just hit a better offense.
Man, how you let 40-year-old Jordan hit the game winner on you, Matrix? Come on, man.
Dude, I'm not here for the Wizards Jordan slander.
Listen, Paul, you trying to take shots low key, but guess what? He hit something else plus too, so don't even start. So
no, listen,
he got you too.
No, 40-year-old Jordan gave me 38, so I'm not mad.
Thank you. By the way, Sean, during the Last Dance, there was Michael Jordan with the Bulls, and then there was all this Jordan Wizard slander. He was good with the Wizards. He had a terrible team around him for big sections, but come on, he was still a threat back then. Don't be ashamed he scored on you. Come on, Paul.
He got me. Listen, he got me, so I can't complain.
I mean, he hit the game winner. I mean, he hit the game winner, but he hit the game go ahead basket in the All-Star game, my first All-Star game.
I remember.
But then,
oh my goodness!
But then Kobe got fouled by Jermaine O'Neal at the end. We won the game.
Man. That was a $20,000 fine right there. I remember that. That was a $20,000 fall. We would have won $21,000. We won that game, man.
But Jordan stands out because it was his last one, but Mariah Carey stands out too in that dress.
Yes.
It's just a basketball city. Love basketball. That. And they love their sports, period. But the greatest player in the world to come through here for his last game, I mean, I knew people would treat him like they did.
The fourth quarter ovation lasted more than 2 minutes, and it turned out to be the.
Hey, how y'all feel, bro? We did some AI videos, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Every time I see an AI video, bro, it look like a documentary, bro. All his post-game interviews is just legendary or something, bro. What the fuck?
Signature moment of an historic night.
Now I guess it hits me that I'm not going to be in a uniform anymore. So, and that's not a terrible feeling. I'm not. It's not terrible. It's something that I've come to grips with, and it's time.
So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and tell me your favorite.
Hey, man, that's the end of the video, man. Shout out to Young Gala for the vid, man. Fire vid, man. If you like this video, drop a like, dude. Get down. If you forgot, get down in the comments. Let me know which one of these stories was your favorite. I'ma say my favorite. I'm gonna have to give y'all like a couple. I ain't gonna lie. The KG one, funny as hell. He gave that nigga 39 when he only had 35 for the night. The Byron Russell, nigga in all my highlights. And yeah, they're my top two, bro. Y'all let me know. If you got two of them, let me know. If you got another one that wasn't in here, let me know. If that another one that's not in here on the video, send a link. You feel me? But it's been your boy T-Ski, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna see y'all on the flip side, man. Make sure you feed that dog and walk your cat. I said it backwards, but you know what I mean. I'm gone.